Hello once again, dear students. Today we are going to learn about the absolute value of a number, which is the third lesson in Mathematics 7. Once again, this is teacher Mary Jane, and I hope that you can learn from our discussion for today. Now, the absolute value of a number again refers to the distance of a number from zero. If we have here a number line, so we are already having here numbers, okay? So in a number line, we have the number 0 in the middle. Okay, as you can see, it has no sign because 0 is neither positive nor negative. Neither positive nor negative, so it has no sign. And then on its right are the positive integers, and to the left are the negative integers. Okay, and this number line has an arrowhead, meaning that there are more numbers that follows after negative 10. The same here, so we have an arrowhead here, meaning that there are more number that follows after positive 10. Now, if we have a vertical number line, we have again 0 in the middle, and then below it are the negative numbers, and above are the positive numbers or integers, since we are still dealing with integers, or we will deal with integers, so you can see whole numbers in this number line. And we have here an example on how to get the absolute value of a number. So when we are given this type of a problem, okay, we have here two bars, this bar and this bar. So that is read as the absolute value of -6. That means that we are looking for the distance of -6 from 0. And to do that, we just have to count the distance. We may start from -6 or we can start from 0. Anyway, we will have the same result. So I'm going to count now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the distance of -6 from 0 is 6. So it is 6 steps or 6 blocks away from 0. That's why the absolute value of -6 is +6. Another example, example number 2, the absolute value of 6 is +6. Let us check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, positive 6 is 6 blocks away from 0. So the absolute value of 6 is positive 6. Example number 3, the absolute value of positive 3 is 3. How did we get that? Simply count the distance between the two. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you can see the pattern, right? You just have to, the easiest way to answer is for you to just remove the negative or the positive sign, because as we have said earlier, absolute value is always positive. Here is another example. So the absolute value of positive 9 is 9, so we have no problem here. The distance of positive 9 from 0 is 9. Number 5, negative 5, or the absolute value of negative 5 is positive 5, since the distance of negative 5 from 0 is again 5 units, so 5. Another example, the absolute value of negative 4 is 4, positive 4. And then number 7, we have here the negative. Okay, take note of this. The negative sign is outside the absolute value. So we read that as negative, the absolute value of 9. So we know that the absolute value of 9 is 9. But since 9, the negative sign is not included inside the absolute value symbol, so we include negative 9. Okay, or the negative sign. That's why the answer to number 7 is negative 9. Okay, so that is the solution, negative 9. Number 8, so again, we have a negative symbol. We have a negative symbol outside the absolute value symbol. So we have here the negative of the absolute value of negative 5. The absolute value of negative 5 is positive 5. So that should be positive. Let me check that. Okay, so that is positive 5. And then we have a negative symbol outside. Negative times positive is positive. Negative times positive is negative. So this is negative 5. So the answer to problem number 8 is negative 5. Negative 5. Okay, I hope that you are able to get how to solve for the absolute value of a number based on these examples. So take note that if there is a negative symbol outside the negative sign outside the absolute value symbol, then the result or the final answer is negative. Now let us have a real life example that we can solve using absolute value of a number. Okay. So we have here the municipalities of Tarlac province. Okay, so we have 5. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it says there, suppose that the number line represents MacArthur Highway and the distance between each line is approximately 5 kilometers. So we are going to answer some problems regarding this number line. Okay, so we have these municipalities: Bamban, Capas, Tarlac City, Herona, Paniqui, Moncada, and San Manuel. Okay, so this number line is a highway, the MacArthur Highway, supposedly. And then the distance between each line is 5 kilometers. So it means that the distance between these two lines is 5 kilometers. This is another 5 kilometers from this line to this line. Okay, let us try to answer some questions about this number line. So number 1, how far is San Manuel from Bamban? Okay, so we are referring to the distance of one place to another. So San Manuel to Bamban. So we have here San Manuel, and this is Bamban. So we just have to count the distance between these two places. Okay, so we start from San Manuel. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So that is 13 lines, 13 units away from San Manuel, from San Manuel to Bamban. So 13, but it says here one line, or the distance between the two lines, is 5 kilometers. It means that we just have to multiply 13 times 5. That's why the result, or the answer to number 1, is 65. So we just have to multiply 13 times 5 kilometers. No, so we have 65 kilometers. So that's the distance from San Manuel to Bamban, approximately. Okay, approximately. Number 2, what is the distance between Moncada and Tarlac City? Again, we count the distance, or the number of units. From Moncada, we start from Moncada and then Tarlac City. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That is 7 units away. So we multiply 7 times 5 kilometers. So we have 35 kilometers. So that is the approximate distance between Moncada and Tarlac City. Now let us check your understanding of our lesson as you answer the following. So I will give you a few minutes to try to solve or answer this on your paper, and then we will answer together. All right, I think you have your answer now. So for number 1, the absolute value of 9 is 9. The absolute value of negative 2 is 2. Number 3, the absolute value of 4 is 4. The negative of the absolute value of negative 3 is negative 3. Number 5, the absolute value of negative 4 is 4. Number 6, the negative of the absolute value of 19 is negative 19. For number 7, since it has a negative sign outside, so that is negative 11. Number 8, that is positive 16. Number 9, 9 plus 2 is 11, and the absolute value of 11 is positive 11. Number 10, 2 plus 3 is 5, and the absolute value of 5 is, of course, 5. So that is the answer of this or to this activity. Did you get it all? Good job if you got it correctly. Okay, so here are the answers once again. So we have here another problem. So suppose the MRT station from Pasay City to Quezon City were on a straight line and were 500 meters apart from each other. Let us try to answer the questions that follow. So number 1, how far would be the distance from Ayala? So this is Ayala to Ortigas. So let us just count the distance between the two places. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is 5 units away. But it says in the given that each line or the distance between the two lines is 500 meters. So we multiply 500 meters. The result is 2,500 meters, or in kilometers, that is 2.5 kilometers. For number 2, what if Anna took the MRT from Kamuning and got off at Ortigas? So we have here, where is Kamuning? Okay, so we have Kamuning going to Ortigas again. How far would she have traveled? So we are going to count 1, 2, 3. That is 3 units away. We multiply 500 meters. So that is 1,500 meters, or in kilometers, 1.5 kilometers. Number 3, which station is farther from Santolan? Let's use another ink. So we have Santolan. This is our starting point. Quezon Avenue or Shaw Boulevard. So where is Quezon Avenue? This is Shaw Boulevard, and we have Quezon Avenue. Okay, so the distance between Santolan and Shaw Boulevard is 2 units. On the other hand, from Santolan to Quezon Avenue is 3 units. So to answer number 3, which station is farther? So Quezon Avenue is farther. Okay, Quezon Avenue. Number 4, which station is 1,500 meters apart to the east of Shaw Boulevard? So we have Shaw Boulevard, and the east is going to the, or its right. So 1,500 meters away, that is 3 blocks or 3 units away, 1, 2, and 3. So it is this area or this place. That is Araneta Center, or Araneta Center, Cubao. And for the last question, how far would be the distance from Magallanes to Quezon Avenue? Magallanes to Quezon Avenue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that is 10 units away times 500 meters. So that is equal to 5,000 meters, or 5 kilometers. So those are the answers to this problem.